SBC to complete to get Rui Costa. So I'm a little lighter on the coins than I was last week. But I have been still continuing to do some of the trading methods that we talked about with the rare bronze players. Um, some of the new rare bronze players that I picked up that have sold pretty well. Del Croix has sold for 600 coins. I think I picked him up for 200. Um, there was another English. This Jones sold for 1,000 coins. Although I've tried to. Hey, Klaus, how you doing? Sorry, I was a little later than I said I was going to be today. I hope everything's going great with you. Um, but yeah, Jones I've picked up a couple times and sold. This one has sold for 1,000 coins. I have one right now that I'm trying to get sold for close to 1,000 coins, but has not sold yet. So hopefully he'll go. These were cards out of packs, I think. Oh, this was the investment I made a while back with João Felix, but Suso was out of a pack. Wilson was out of a pack. Watkins out of a pack. Yeah, man, it's going great. I'm having a good week here. I've been busy with my actual job. Nice, 110,000. Awesome, man. That's great. I was just mentioning I spent down some of my coins on this account because I'm trying to pick up Rui Costa. Um, on, let's take a look at. I don't want to go to friendlies. I want to go to. Um, what kind of methods have you been using, class? Are you using fodder, gold fodder, um, special trading? So here's that Rui Costa. I used a lot of my fodder in my club that obviously isn't going to be used in forms, and the bronze cards. Awesome, man. That's great. I'm glad it's working for you. I'm going to keep building mine back up again with that as well. Um, so yeah, here's where we are, and I did the tradable SBCs that came out. Cool. Hey, how's it going? Helpful look too. Um, so yeah, the League Finesse is my last SBC to complete to pick up Rui Costa. This is the 91 Rui Costa. I think his 88 card is like 200 and something thousand, but this one I think is closer to maybe 800,000 if I recall. So it's a pretty good card for an SBC. Yeah, the 91 rated cam, Rui Costa, 88 pace, 88 shot, 90 passing, 90 dribble, 46 defense, 82 physicality. Take a look at the in-game. I didn't do the party bag. I know a lot of people really love the party bag. I personally wasn't sure that I would get anything out of it that I would fit into my team, so I didn't want to use my fodder for that because I've been trying to use my fodder for this. So, but the 84 rating with just a team of the week is a pretty good. It's a pretty good SBC, I think, to get back. What did you do it, and what did you get back for it if you did? I'm going to actually do a couple pack openings. I think Wednesdays, as I've talked about before, Tuesdays and Wednesdays are good days to do pack openings. Earlier today, I did a pack opening just without being on screen. Got Radecki. Okay, that sucks. I'm sorry, but well, I mean, he's a Bundesliga goalkeeper. So I think if you haven't completed the Bundesliga challenge yet in terms of the icon swap card, you can use them in that. Um, you got KDB and Fern. Oh wow, that's awesome. KDB and Fernandez. Yeah, yeah, definitely. So I just opened a 75 plus card earlier today, and I got Shaqiri's Team of the Week out of a 75 plus pack, which was pretty cool. So let's see. As a matter of fact, let's just take a real quick look. I got Suchik out of a pack last week, and I got Shaqiri today off of a 75 plus pack, which is amazing. I mean, I was really pleased with that. So Wednesdays are definitely a good day to open packs. Um, awesome. Yeah, so you're speaking with Thomas, who's joining us, great. I'm glad we have a couple people joining us today. Um, yeah, if we continue on, if we continue on with these the bronze method, rare bronze players, I think it's still a viable trading option right now. Trying to pick them up for 200 to 300 coins. We're looking at doing German, English, and French midfielders for 200 coins. Hey Thomas, thanks for joining. Yeah, and I wish you the best of luck. And we're doing also inform cards for discard price if at all possible, or a few thousand over discard price, and then flipping those over usually for a couple thousand coin profit. So and we're counting on folks that are more or less just going to SBCs, going to the spot on the SBC and trying to find the person to fit that SBC. And then the cards that come up, if there are a card and it's within a reasonable range, they're buying them for 500-600 coins on the bronzes, and they may be buying them for a couple thousand over what we bought the informs when we need to do that. So that seems to be the method that's been able to build up my account and Klaus's account. He's now up to a decent amount. So yeah, and if we find any other methods, we'll be sharing those. These just seem to be the nice low budget methods, low risk, decent return. Just consistently returning a double your money or 50% on top of your coins with this method. So let's take a quick look at if we can find any of the bronze players in that method right now. Yeah, I agree with that, Klaus. See if we can find anybody for 200 coins. Okay, we're maybe moving into, okay, we might, this is something to be careful of. We may be moving into a time now where these cards are no longer as viable in terms of a non-rare gold or cheap. Maybe try to invest them, already 50 plus of them, yeah. Okay, it may be time to change our bronze method here because I'm seeing the English players. We have quite a few pages, right up to 5 pages of midfielders, English midfielders. So we are now at the end of the the SBCs for Foot Birthday, not those ones, but I'll show you here. These ones here, Group 3 Challenge, Daily Challenge 4. These are the ones we were using bronze cards for. So now that we're kind of getting to the end of that, people may not be needing them as much. The only other place that you may need rare bronzes for is the icon SBCs. So maybe we need to be very careful in terms of where we invest our rare bronzes. Let's take a look at the German rare bronze midfielders. And we have a fair amount of them as well. Yeah, so we're going to have to change our method on this one. Let's take a look at strikers. Okay, cool. Thomas, hope to see you tomorrow. I will be on probably around 3 o'clock my time, so about the same time as we jumped on today, and hopefully I'll have a new method for you by then. Rare bronze strikers and forwards in the German league, or the German nationality. There's quite a few of those as well. About 3 pages, 4 pages worth. So those are in a higher abundance. Yeah, take care. Have a good night. And welcome to the stream. Let's take a look at some of the special inform players and see what we can find there. Let's keep it under 12,000 or 12.5 and see what we can find in Gold Team of the Week. If we can find anybody approaching an 81 rating, maybe, like we did last week. There's a 79 rated player up there for 12,000. Goalkeeper. serieA. Yeah, that's a good idea. I think that's a good idea. Maybe I'll try that tonight and see how it works out, and then I'll report on tomorrow's stream how that works out. I think that the leagues may be a better option at this point. serieA, maybe Bundesliga, maybe even Eredivisie, because if people are doing league SBCs, that could be a benefit there. So I'm not catching as many 80s as we saw last week. We saw a couple 81s in this price range last week. Seems the price has gone up a little bit. Oh, there's Daka, a striker, and we can pick him up for 12.5. So that's an option. And there's one that he might go. You might be able to bid on him. Union Berlin defenders, yeah, that sounds good when that Bundesliga SBC comes back around again. I was also looking back at the Turkish defenders again. Gold Turkish defenders was something that was getting a 300 to 500 coin profit on just about all of them. And I looked at them over the weekend, and it still looked like it was a viable option. Okay, here's Jovidich. This one, being that he's in the French league, it could be an investment. Kind of tempted to pick him up for the 12.25. Maybe I'll just look for him specifically and make sure I'm not going to buy him at a too high of a price. How's school going for you, class? Are you guys able to go in person still? So there he is for 12. Oh, good. I'm glad school's going well for you. And are you in person? Well, there's one for 11,000. I got to pick him up for 11. Yeah, so we just picked up Jovidich for 11,000 right there. I think that's going to be a good. Some days in person, some days online. Yeah, my son's actually online all the time, and some of the schools over here are like you. Some days virtual, some days in class, and I think my son really misses being in class with his friends. So I'm glad you're able to go in some days. I think that's helpful. Let's see if we can make a little profit off Jovidich. So with EA tax, 14,000 would be 140. I'm sorry, 70 coins. I'm sorry. No, 1,400 would be 700 coins, basically 700 coins. Yeah, I sure hope so. Definitely. People are, getting vaccinated and hopefully following instructions, and maybe the pandemic itself, the virus will die out. I really hope so. It would be great. So 700 coins off 14,000 would be 13.3. We'd make 2,300 coin profit. So let's see where the lowest would be. I think at 12,000 we would get a 600 EA tax. So we could still sell them for 12,000 and make a profit. Actually, make a 400 coin profit. So let's start here and see if we can really make a nice little profit on him. And if we have to come down a little bit, we can later. But that's a pretty good buy. An 81 rated French League striker for 11K. And, we'll see if there's a need for that popping up at some point. Kimmich, oh man, that is awesome. I love Kimmich's style of play. And, a lot of the CDMs this year have been fantastic. It's been great to have a fast, strong CDM to just kind of control play. And he's been one of the better ones for sure. We see a lot of these objectives to get yourself a CDM. I think that Leroy Fer was a good one to get earlier. Now we have the Chowdhury CDM in the Premier League. Kimmich is just a fantastic player, so good for you. That's fantastic. Yeah, absolutely. Is it still the same team that you sent me before, or do you have any newer players that besides Kimmich that's cracking into your lineup? And let's go ahead and do the let's go ahead and do that team for you. There's my Bundesliga team for the objective. You could check no W now because we are friends on PS. Oh, okay, that's right. So let's see. How do we do that? We would want to go to. Do we share a screen, or do we go to play and invite for a friendly, or how do we do it? What's the best way to do it? Yeah. So do we have to start the game, or, and if so, do you just want to play a classic match, or do you want to do anything in particular? Couch play. I got you. I understand what you're saying now. So, okay, whatever I put it on. And then just keep going until I get to see your team. There you are, right? Okay. So I can check this team out. I'll just get this going as I think at some point I should be able to go through this, click through this. Ha! There we go.
Hello everyone, the weather forecasters promised us a very pleasant day for football, and that's...
All right, so here we go. Dybala, I'm assuming that's that flashback Dybala up top. Lam, the icon on your left wing. Ronaldo at your right wing. Conte as going to play as a CDM, but he's got him as a CM or a CAM there. Dimitri Payet, and that's the recent SBC in the foot birthday, I believe. Bruno Fernandes. Which version of Bruno Fernandes is that again, if you remind me? Sambia is the foot birthday, I believe. Sambia. from the French league. Todibo, that special center back. He's got a lot of speed. Joe Gomez. Is that the inform Joe Gomez, or is that a... okay, cool. So, and then Kyle Walker. Yeah. Yeah, I just copied them. Thank you. So then we'll take a look at them. And Peter Cech, of course, is the that special Peter Cech. It's a fun card. Yeah, yeah, we'll go take a look at it as a concept.
Exactly
I'll just
what
go ahead
we've
and
got.
forfeit this match.
My name is...
So yeah, let's go ahead and look at your squad through the concept squads. Oh, nice. You got one for that same price. That's awesome. I think we can make a couple thousand. I'm hopeful we can make a couple thousand coins off of that. Nice. Yeah, that'll be good. Were you concept? No, that's not yours. That's mine. Retro, okay. My button's not working. My trigger's not working very well. Okay. Alrighty, so let's see. With obviously green line between Dybala and Ronaldo, Bruno Fernandes and Ronaldo get you good chemistry there. Fernandes down to Walker gets you good chemistry. Walker over to Gomez gets you good chemistry. So that's the regular rare gold card Gomez, which has been absolutely serviceable in every type of competition this year. I have no problem with that whatsoever. Let's see. I'm trying to see if there's any potential way to get better chemistry. And then you've got your Brazilian 5-star silver players there. Untradeable. So yeah, definitely it's a decent squad for untradeable stuff. It's awesome. I think it's a fantastic squad. Lamb, 88 pace, 70 shot, 82 pass, 86 dribble, 85 defense, 70 physicality. That's pretty amazing. How's Bruno Fernandes do for you with that 90 card? I bet you he's pretty much unstoppable. So skilled. 80 pace, 89 shot, 91 passing, 90 dribble, 72 defense, 78 physicality. His agility is bumped up by the chemistry you have. Reactions 91, ball control 93. Yeah, he's insane. That's great, man. I fear seeing him when I play him all the time. Dribbling 93, composure 91. Yeah, it's a great card. So let's see. I mean, where are you missing chemistry? Basically, maybe a little bit at left wing because he's a left back. Wonder if you, what if you did a 5 at the back just to start, you know, just to get chemistry? Would it help at all if you did that? To do like a 5 at the back formation so that you can get Lamb on full chemistry or as close to full chemistry as possible. Like maybe a 5-3-2, and if you made Ronaldo a right forward, an RF, and then you had, you know, Dybala CF, at striker and Ronaldo as an RF at striker. He might be on like 7 chemistry, and then you'd have Lamb on close to full chemistry down there at an LB or LWB. I wonder if that would improve it. And then you could keep Conte, Payet, and Bruno Fernandes in the middle, pick up their chemistry with each of the center backs that are still down there. I'm not sure. Wonder if that would help you. You're right now at that 19 out of 30. Let's see. I don't know if you've tried this at all. If it's been something you've tried to do. Let's see this one. Of course, we won't know because you have to have him as a RF to really get. You'd have to have him as an RF to really get the full chemistry out of it. As good a chemistry as you can get. So I know you were at 79 before we did this. That doesn't help much. So we're down by 3 right now. Although, yeah, if you put Ronaldo on RF, it would probably only put you up to 77. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that might be helpful. If you had another serieA midfielder, possibly, although he's not going to match up. I don't think. Oh, I know who it would be if you had him. It would be the French midfielder from Juve. What's his name? He was in an SBC not too long ago. Young player, tall, CDM for Juve, French player. But that would probably improve your chemistry probably to like 85, 90, because both Dybala and Ronaldo would pick up high chemistry improvement off of him. He would be high chemistry as opposed to whatever Conte's getting, a 5 right there in this iteration. I mean, whatever you have him in the other, I'm sure he does better. But okay, so yeah, thanks for suggesting this. It's a lot of fun to analyze it. I'll see if I can play around with it and see if I can find that other French midfielder. But you have a good night, and I'll look forward to talking to you tomorrow. Good luck making some more coins, and have a good night. Take care. So yeah, we'll play around with his team a little bit and see if we can't figure out who to put there. I can't remember his name, but there is the French midfielder from Juve. So in the meantime, I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back and look at some of my trading. So our Jovidich, he's got his up for 13.5. We got ours for 13.5 to 14. I do believe we'll be able to sell this at a profit. I got a lot of fodder here that I'm going to probably just hold on to for a little while. I may sell a few of those pieces. There's some fodder that I have up for sale. I'm going to throw those back up and try to make some coins. But yeah, and I'm going to do some more research tonight and see if I can come up with a new method, because obviously our French, German, and English midfielder rare bronze method is not going to be as profitable as it has been for the last 2 or 3 weeks. So we will look at the serieA bronze players and maybe some other bronze players associated with leagues, and I'll post that up after I find out if there's any success in those areas. But until tomorrow, you have a good evening, everybody, and hope to see you tomorrow.